What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on PrizePicks. This time we have plays for Sunday. It's March the 2nd, and I got some plays in the NBA as well as some esports plays in this video. We're going to get into all of that real quick. Before we do any of that, if you guys could drop a like on this video, it would help me out a ton. Literally takes 2 seconds, completely free. Let's try to get 10 likes in this video. That is the goal. So if you guys could try to hit that, that would be awesome. And now moving into the recap, guys, I want you guys to keep in mind one thing, and that is transparency. On this channel, we are always 100% transparent. And honestly, guys, that comes with losing days. Saturday was not a great day for us. We went 1 of 4 on props for the VIP, 0 of 2 on slips. This one went negative correlation, or opposite correlation, excuse me. And then Steph Curry just went insane against Philly. I had this game, I had Golden State winning this game, honestly winning this game by a little bit of a blowout, because they'd won 5 straight. Philly had lost 9 straight. Philadelphia came up and, they came out and they played the better game. And as a result, Steph Curry was in for a lot more minutes than we expected him to be. So that was the thinking on the play there. Zach LaVine, if you guys saw this, it literally got bumped down to 29.5 as I was recording the video. So that's the importance about not taking plays right after they bump. Oftentimes when plays bump, there's not that much value there anymore. If you took it at 29.5, you would have lost. If you took it when I took it, you would have won. And when it comes to the VIP slips, guys, we had a lot of losses. This was the one green slip, the one, our only win that we came out of in the day. And this paid for these two because that's a 3x basically. And then we just had to straight up eat these 2 losses. And this guy just needed a few more kills. And this one went negative correlation. Nothing was going right here. And that's what the thing you guys got to realize is that a lot of times on the internet, there are scammers and there are people who will only show green winning slips every single day. You'll tune into their channel and they're going to go, we just won $1,000 yesterday or some shit like that. A real YouTuber is really when you guys see wins and you guys see losses. This is honestly the daily grind. And if you guys are not ready to see some losses as well as wins, then honestly, you probably shouldn't be sports betting. So for those of you guys who are still in the VIP, it was a tough losing day, but we're going to get back at it. And honestly, I think this Sunday slate's going to be pretty good for the VIP. I just sent a few plays there, but let's get out of that and let's talk about the first, the NBA slate that we got going on. I'm going to give out 2 plays for this Cavs-Portland game. I think both of our plays are in this one, and the first one is going to be Evan Mobley over 17.5 points. So the big deal here for the Cavs is that Donovan Mitchell is out, and Donovan Mitchell is easily the biggest part of this team. If you guys watched that Boston-Cleveland game, he was going crazy. And the thing that I've noticed here is that, let me move myself over a little bit. Evan Mobley, his line hasn't really moved up. Darius Garland, his line is around 19.5 to 20.5 every single night in, night out, when D. Mitch is in. And that's what his line is at. That's probably where it should be. But then it bumps up by 3 points here when Donovan Mitchell is out. Here, Jarrett Allen, his line is also a little bit low, but he's just been a little cold recently. I wouldn't hate his over. But a lot of these other guys, DeAndre Hunter's line is never anywhere near 16.5 points, usually around 12 or 13. So that line has been bumped up. What I'm saying is that all these Cleveland lines have been bumping up because their star player is on the bench. Evan Mobley's line has not bumped up as much as it should. This at 17.5 should probably be closer to 18.5 or even 19. Like, look at this. He hit 17 points when the 1A player for the Cavs was in. 2 games in a row, and then he was greening before that. Now with the 1A player for the Cavs being out, all we need him to do is get 1 more point than he did last game, and that was against the Boston Celtics. Now we're playing the Portland Trail Blazers. Sneaky good defense, but still the Cavs and Evan Mobley should be able to put up 18 points against this Blazers team. Now the second play I got in this video is going to be going over to the points plus assists category. I like Anthony Simons here at 26.5 points and assists. So on the other side of the ball, we're taking him on the over right here. He's kind of been cold recently. Brooklyn, Washington, not been hitting this line. But then if you watch that game against Charlotte, he was going crazy. He even sat a lot of the game. Anthony Simons seems like one of those kind of hit or miss players. But this matchup, I do kind of like it. I think Portland could, it's difficult to pick the Blazers over the Cavs. It's impossible to pick the Blazers over the Cavs. But if there was ever a scenario where the Portland Trail Blazers make this a close game, it is tonight or this afternoon when Donovan Mitchell's out and Portland's looking pretty good. So that's why we like Anthony Simons here on the over. And also, in addition to that, most sportsbooks have this line up at around 27.5. And I know you guys might be looking at this and being like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Why are we taking the over when it's just 1 point / assist different in the line discrepancy? All I need to show you guys is what happened yesterday. Zach LaVine, literally on the video live, I locked him in at 30. We closed the play, and then it bumped right down to 29.5 as I was talking. And that was the difference between a win and a loss. So these lines are super, super sharp sometimes, and that can mean the difference between a win and a loss. So I like this Evan Mobley over on 17 points, and Anthony Simons over at 26.5 points and assists. I got 2 more plays in this video. Before we get into those, I want to talk about the winnable real quick. So it is winnable.com/bam. That is the first link in the description of this video, in the description of every video. You guys are going to see this landing page. Scroll down right here. Subscribe to the free plan. You click subscribe right here. Put your name, your email. Easiest thing you'll do today. And there's no confusing Discord or messages or Telegram or whatever other people use. I don't know. I've tried them out. They're very confusing for most people. That's why I use Winnable. If you guys have not been on this site yet, Winnable is an absolute dream to work with because it is just super easy and super straightforward. And what you're going to get from this is just me sending screenshots of my plays. So I sent out a couple plays here. Most of these are for the VIP, but I send out free plays here and there as well. Probably around 1 free play a day is what you're going to get, and that's always good value. So moving into the second play of the day, this is what we're taking on the CS2 slate. So we're taking Dragon on the over at 31 kills and Davy G on the over at 26 map 1-2 kills. Iberian Soul, out of every single team this week, and honestly the last few weeks and the last few tournaments, I would say Iberian Soul have been getting into super close games, and Partisan are they're not exactly favorites. I would say they're a little bit of underdogs, but in this scenario it's kind of too close to call between these two teams. So in a scenario like that, we want to take the overs on both of these people, because in a game like CS2, when one team is hitting the overs a lot, that means the other team is hitting the overs a lot, because it's not correlated based off of how strong a team is doing. It's correlated based off of game length. So if one team is dominating and just going winning rounds really fast, then it's going to be the unders that you want to take. But if it's a super close game like this one that we're projecting, we're going to take 2 overs. And honestly, guys, CS2 is our bread and butter. Like this time, even though we picked the wrong side, they went correlated. You guys need to understand that it being correlated is the most important thing. Look at these three two-mans right here. These two, we took the overs. We actually took the overs on all of them. This one duo went over. These 2 duos went under. So every single time, guys, we're taking these overs together or these unders together, we want to see green or red. That is the ideal site. You never want to see green-red because that means that it's not correlated, which we know is not true. Green-red is an anomaly when you're looking at these CS2 bets. Those of you guys who are still watching this 8 minutes in after you finished all the free plays, I want to hook you guys up. You guys can get on the VIP for completely free. If you use code BAM on one of these sites, either Chalkboard or on Sleeper, I'll get you on a free month of VIP. Easiest way to do that is just to text me the word parlay. This is my personal phone number, guys. I'm just going to text you back real quick. And for those of you guys say you're already on Chalkboard already, you're already on Sleeper, I got a way for you guys to get on the VIP too. Click subscribe on the VIP picks plan. Go to monthly so you get better value, and then use code BAM on Winnable. You will get the VIP for half off. So that's a great deal. You guys are going to get the VIP for just around $100, and people are paying way more for this, and it's honestly worth it because of how much we've been cashing this last week. I know this video doesn't seem like that because we didn't have a winning day on Saturday, but look at some of the videos earlier this week. We made 20 plus units in a single day. I think that was Tuesday. Absolutely awesome day. And you guys are going to be making this back like very fast. People in the VIP have said that they made it back super fast, and it doesn't even hurt them one bit. That's all I got for the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.